Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Chaitanya, and along with my colleagues, Shivam and Jaydatta, we are going to present a paper on a conversion of fabrication of petroleum vehicle, or should I say scooter. Now, what is the relevance of this project? As one of the primary reasons of the introduction of electric vehicles into the market is the concern over the greenhouse effect and their contribution to the global warming. The purpose of electric cars is that reduce or elimination of exhaust emission to help combat this issue. And nowadays, a lot of research and development has gone into the IC engines, and we have almost reached at the saturation phase, as there is very less scope for the innovations in it. So it has become a necessity for us to find an alternative way to move forward in this energy crisis era. So what is an electric vehicle? Most of all are classified into two types. Ones are totally electric and others are hybrid, where in hybrid vehicles, along with electric vehicles, it also has an IC engine. So it can be called as a hybrid electric. So for the aim of this project was to convert an old petrol engine vehicle into a fully electric vehicle at the minimum cost, and to select the appropriate components by considering the design aspects of this scooter. Now, outline of our proposed work is as shown below. These are all the necessary time that has taken for us to finish this project. And the basic outline of this work is that any electric vehicle consists of a battery pack, which can be of rechargeable or rechargeable, depending upon the type of battery we are using, where there is AC or DC. So as most of the time we are going to use DC, as it is a very it is very easy to configure as compared to the AC vehicles. So now the objective of this project, my friend and colleague Shivam will explain.
Thank you, Chaitanya. So the objective, am I audible, sir? Hello?
Yes, sir, you are audible. Yeah. Shivam, sir? Yes.
The objective of our project is mainly to focus to reduce the dependency on petrols, and also reduce the cost and time of conversion of the old vehicles to new fully electric vehicles. And also we can focus on to reduce the effect of... Yes, sir. Hello.
Show.
Hello.
Please start the slideshow. Slideshow में चालू करो PPT.
Actually, there somebody else is presenting, and that's what I asked.
Can I share my screen, sir? Or it's okay to Jaydat?
Sir, I've opened PPT as slideshow.
It's not showing up as slideshow. If possible, it's fine. Otherwise, you may please continue so that we don't hold other students back.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Sure. These are some literature review in which we can take a reference for our paper. Moving forward to this methodology. So the methodology of electric vehicle basically based on the working of motors. In this project, we use a BLDC motors. Basically, a BLDC motor works on the law of Lorentz force law. In the BLDC motor, the current carrying conductor is stationary, and while the permanent magnet moves. When the stator coils are electrically switched by a supply source, it becomes electromagnet and start producing the uniform field in the air gap. Though the source of the supply source is DC, which makes to generate AC voltage and waveforms and which is on a trapezoidal shape. Due to the force of interaction between electromagnetic stator and permanent magnet rotors, the rotors continue to rotate and produce mechanical energy. Next slide. So these are some theoretical findings from our side. So with overall 80% of efficiency, we can range the speeds of a scooter is approx 30 km for a single charges. Next slide will be explained by my friend Jadat.
Thank you, Shivam. Thank you, Shivam. So, moving to the next point, its importance and need of this project. So, basically, what we found is as the petrol price are increasing day by day, so lots of people are want to convert into electric vehicles. So, we found that this battery is rechargeable in very less cost. So it's powered by lithium ion or either nickel metal hydride batteries. And changing the batteries is very easy. Like according to our survey, like in 5 or 6 months, 5 or 6 years, one need to change the battery of the vehicles. It is for two-wheeler only, and also it's very as simple as charging your mobile phone, and it takes 4 to 8 hours to charge completely. Also, the second one advantage is it's very less maintenance. Like electric bikes don't have any lubrication required, or or they don't need to change any mechanical part. Like we need to change in engines. Also, it is very economical as for the fuel cost. Around 250 watts of power is used for 20 minutes of driving, and the cost of this electricity is 5 rupees per unit. So it makes very affordable for the low middle class or lower middle class people. The another advantage is very minimum noise. Uh, the in the start of the this conference, the sir told that in India there are very noisy and very much people are on the roads with their cars and bikes. So they honk the vehicle very loudly. So the with electric vehicles you won't get the like any what say any exhaust notes, so it's very less noise. And also it's go go through the streets very silently. And recently some bike come with artificial noise devices which warn the commuters and approaching vehicles. The company name is Revolt Motors. Also, with the steep rise in the price of petrol, a large number of people is turning into pocket-friendly buys with low maintenance cost and the fuel prices. Electric bikes are now very affordable commodity, which now quite a few household possess. Like one of the from survey, there are more than 8 lakh 70,140 vehicles are currently running on the road in India only. And the next one is the increase in use of such automobile is which work on diesel and petrol will definitely keep a check on air pollution. And so the next one is the conclusion. The idea of conversion of petroleum scooter into an electric scooter is that to find scooter which run without petrol and in low cost. For the conversion of electric vehicle, we used old scrap vehicle to reduce production cost. The electric vehicle has many advantages and benefits over conventional vehicles, as we saw in previous slides. So actually, what the in my area there are few people who want to convert their old scooters into electric scooter. So from from their from their from their listening, I got an idea to convert a petroleum scooter into electric scooter. And so we tried to do that, and for some amount we are successful in that. So its vehicles are basically in BLDC motor with the help of motor controller and battery pack. The improvement which we required in this is regenerative braking, which helps to charge the batteries at the time of braking. And the another one is weight and the initial cost of batteries. The because of the old vehicles are they have very high weight, so it's not that much efficient with the with higher speed or what say for higher range. So we need to do a research in that. We are doing a research in that point currently. In the future, due to the shortage of fossil fuels, people shifted towards electric bike. In India, after government's push for getting all electric, many new startups and companies are getting into the race to launch their electric vehicles in India. Uh, like if you see from 2019, there are a lot of electric vehicle manufacturers are in the market. Like first, there are Ather Energy, which is Bangalore-based startup. They are announced their two-wheeler Ather 450 Plus and Ather 450X in India, and now they are successfully manufacturing and selling the vehicle in India. Also, the Torque motorcycle Revolt, Ola Electric, they are on the way to they are on their way to launch the vehicle. Ola Electric have started their production, and another one is a Influx Motor. It's also a Bangalore-based startup. They are launching their first super bike, Influx One, in coming month. According to their research, they said that it can go to 200 kilometer in a single charge and can boost 0 to 100 kilometer in just 3 seconds. Also, other automotive giants like TVS, Piaggio, and Bajaj has declared their plans to launch electric scooter in India in coming years. Bajaj already entered into electric vehicle market with their old retro Chetak vehicle as an electric vehicle. With such upsurge of electric bikes in the market, the EV segment of India is expected to get a boost. There is no doubt that India will emerge as the driver of electric vehicle, as our beloved Prime Minister said earlier, and it's becoming a true story. Like in Pune only, there are more than uh, more than 200 buses are running on the roads. So these are the some reference paper we used to while doing this project. Thank you.
Very nice presentation. Will you? This is not related to your particular product, but what are the stages of product development? What are the stages of product development? Because electric bike like this, then so for a product you are going to develop, then what do you feel that these are the stages of product development, and with this we should go ahead.
Sir, in slide 4, we shown that the outline of our proposed work. First of all, we are going through a disassembly of old vehicles. Then we have, hello sir.
Yes, you can go ahead.
Then we have to assemble some important parts which we require for converting the vehicles. After that, we paint and fabricate some parts, and then the vehicles fully prepared.
So whatever processes you have followed.
Yes, sir.
And what are the standard practices for product development?
Sorry, sir.
What are the standard practices for product development?
So standard practices include idea generation, where we first come up with this idea, then the screening process will happen where the market research will be done, then idea will be evaluated, the concept will be tested, then it will go to the development and prototype, and after successful development, it will go for commercialization.
Correct, very good. Now tell me that what particular problem you found or identified with this and you started your work? What was your problem statement?
During doing this project, we found that the efficiency of the uh, like because of the weight of vehicle, the efficiency is not we are not getting the required efficiency. So by theoretical, we got a efficiency of 30 kilometer in single charge. But while when we test, we got a chance to test only one time because of COVID. So doing while that time, we got a range of nearly 50 to 16 kilometer only. And
Okay.
also the another one is the charging problem. Due to less infrastructure, we have to charge only at our home or other places. So we
But
can't take vehicles for long drive.
your problem statement was to increase the mileage or increase
Yeah.
in one charging.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And at what, how much percent you have succeeded in that?
So nearly 50 to 60% we are succeeded. Like the only thing remaining is the range and charging issue. So we are working on that, sir. Otherwise, the model is ready.
Hello.
Okay. From my side, there is one question. Why you have chosen scooter? There are number of two wheelers are there. Hello, Jaidat.
Yes, sir.
Why you have chosen scooter to modify to electric vehicle? There are number of two wheelers or models are available.
Sir, this is because the weight of a scooter is less. That's why if we require to put our idea on less weight vehicles, so after that we choose some heavy weight vehicles and then we do our project work.
Okay. One more question is whether you are replacing the engine or whether you are adding the battery. What you
No,
are
sir.
doing?
I replaced the engine, sir. We replaced the engines and fully converted uh, a scooter to electric vehicle.
Okay. Then what will be its effect on its performance of the vehicle in dynamic state? Have you checked this?
So what kind of effects?
Means whether the performance of the vehicle has improved, means when we are using an engine and at that time the average or the power the same thing you are getting or a different.
No, sir. No, sir. It's quite lesser than that, sir.
Okay. Have you calculated theoretically and practically?
Yes, sir. We calculated theoretically, but we are not exact calculation practically because of COVID situation. So we are working on that product, and after some days we are able to get that practical calculation, sir.
Okay. Have you used the new scooter or old scooter?
So old scooter, sir.
Okay. Okay. From my side, question is over.
Thank you, sir.
Hello. I am audible?
Yes, sir.
I am audible?
Yes, sir.
The title of your paper is Conversion and Fabrication of Petroleum Scooter into the Electric.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So presently in the market there are a lot of vehicles are available.
Yes, sir.
So what is the uniqueness?
Sir, actually,
I can answer.
Yeah. Jay, you proceed.
So, your question is right. We have did a survey about this. New vehicle cost it's above 60,000, and it's not affordable for the common people. So, and the government come up with the law that the vehicle is if vehicle is more than 50 years old, then we have to scrap the vehicle. So what we did, there is one old kinetic scooter. So we get that and we converted in the whole scooter into electric vehicle, and it costs us only nearly 15 to 20,000 rupees. So we can save the money here, sir.
And also, sir, I want to add one point, and also use our old vehicles.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good. Any
Hello.
question from any other?
Yeah. I would like to ask
Yes.
one question.
Yes, sir.
What is the total costing involved in this transformation?
So, like, if you, it's depend on the price of vehicle to vehicle, but after buying the vehicle,
Mhm.
I think 15 to 20,000 is required to convert that vehicle. Also,
Okay.
it depends on the in what way you get the motor and controller. That is also one.
Okay. So what are your future plans? Means, do you want to take this forward and get some manufacturing unit, set up some manufacturing unit?
Yes, sir.
So what will be the cost involved in that? Have you checked that?
Actually, because of pandemic condition, we are not get together
Okay.
for since 2 years. That's why we are not planning for. But in future, we calculate, and obviously, sir, we plan for manufacturing for that kind of vehicles.
Well, to be very honest, I really liked your idea. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.